What is going on, Jada Fun for here? Today videos will be talking about the Minnesota Twins. How about the Minnesota Twins? So far this month, in the month of May, they're starting out with a record of 8-2. They won the series against Boston. They won the series against Baltimore and the Giants. So they already won 3 series this month. Three. You'll need to unlock your iPhone first. They won 3 series this month. You'll need to. And during that time frame, they went 8-2. They're 4-1 in one-run games. The record prior facing the Mets back in mid-April, they were 5-11, and they won 2, were lost, but a few more games, and they went 7-15. Since then, since they were 7-15, they went 14-5. Like I said earlier this month, they won a series in Boston, and they won their last 2 home series. But the last 12 home games, they won 11-1 with 3 sweeps, and the only loss came to the White Sox. But that game ended like in 7 innings due to rain. The rain, the weather, but who knows? They could honestly probably could have won the last 12 home games. The last 6 series, they won 5 of them, and 3 of them were sweeps. They won the last 4 home series, and they won the last 2 on the road series. So we have these next 12 games they're gonna play. 6 of them is within your division. 3 of them is a rival, your next door neighbor, the Milwaukee Brewers, and the O's, Baltimore Orioles. They'll be going to play. And then after this, they go to Tampa. They will play against Tampa, which it was originally a home series for the Twins, but they traded the home series with the Twins for 3 on 4th of July weekend. So there's that. And they go to Seattle. So now they're sitting at 21-20. And after they finally figuring things out, 11-1 the last 12 home games, 14-5 the last 19, won the last 5 of the last 6 series. And they play against a very good team on the Giants, and they won a very key series against Boston in Boston. And Baltimore is a mid team, but you won yesterday with a walk-off in extra innings. Gurshely Jr., I'm sorry to pronounce, Kinsley Jr., and I think they're figuring things out. Like these young guys against playing that Brooks Lee, Kinsley, and you had your guys, the Royce Lewis, like Buxton, Correa, Royce Lewis, those 3 main guys. They stay healthy. This team is going to be great. Like their last series against the last. Okay, if we look at the Guardians, right? Cleveland, they lost 2-1. They lost 2 one-run games right there. All right, prior series, they didn't have a one-run games. Prior series that no against the Braves, yes, we have 1. You have 1 against the Mets, which they won. You have 1 against Detroit, which you lost. You had two against the Royals, which you both lost, and a 3-2 and 2-1 decisive should have been wins. And you look at the White Sox again. No. And yeah, and then you had no one-run games. So you lost 4 in a row. Sorry, excuse me. You lost 4 in a row to start the year. He won 2. And they noticed okay, you won a very key series against the Mets here. That jolted some energy to that team. You know you should have won both of these games. The 18 and 19 should have been wins. So right now they could have been easily sitting at 23 and 18. 23 and 18, but they lost 3-0 right there. So that could have been a win. So you could have been sitting 7 games above 500 instead of 1. And yeah. So there's that. That will wrap up today's video. So currently the Twins are 21 and 20. They're currently in 4th still in the American League Central. But they're only a couple games out, 1 or 2 games out of the wild card. So I think they're finally figuring things out. Their bullpen has been improving quite a bit. If you look this last homestand, you only have 1 game, you get up more than 3-1 runs. And each of you wins. You score 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 games, you score more than 5 runs. 2 games, you score 3 or less. And last year, Twins were struggling to win games by scoring no more, 2 wins or less. So we have to give. And the way they're playing right now, if you could come home, if you win at least 4 these next 6 games, you come home with a 25 and 22 record, it's going to draw more fans. I think all these 3 games could be could be very basic for the Twins. I mean, these next 6 home games for the Twins, the Royals, and the Guardians, Cleveland, yeah, could have been easily be busy for them. But you gotta win. You gotta keep winning series, which they're doing, and look at the next month. Looks very interesting, and can't wait. See what happens. It's so early in the season. We're talking about this team back in April, sitting at 7-15 after the Mets series. Anything can still happen. You can win bunch of games in a row to get back into it. They're just won. They're 82 this month. They won 8 in a row. Anything can happen. 14 and 5 the last 19 games. If you get these kind of stretches in, anything can happen. You're back in it. Teams who could be talking hey, we could actually still win this thing. Or yes, or in May, a lot can happen still, but you got to keep it up. The pitcher performance is getting a lot better, especially in the bullpen. Our starters is getting deeper into the game, which we like. We like our starters to go 7, 8 innings in the game. It gets up bullpen time to rest, and so it doesn't do a lot of wear and tear. But yeah, that's where we're at with today's video. Let's recap their 8-2 month of May. 4-1 in run games. Prior to the series against the Mets, they were 5-11 in their last 19 games. They were 14-5. They won 5 of the last 6 series. Wins, 3 of them were sweeps. Let me know down in the comments. What are your thoughts about the Twins season so far? First 41 games already been played. We have 120 to go. And let me know down in the comments. And we'll see you out in the next video. Deuces.